place is to have the president say a few words. And it's an honor for me to get you in front of Father Jenkins. And for me in particular, Father Jenkins means so much more than just being the president of the university. His mentorship, his friendship, his leadership guidance for me in my 6 years here at Notre Dame have allowed me to grow as somebody that never graduated from Notre Dame. He's afforded me the opportunity to learn about all facets of Notre Dame. You guys heard me speak last night about Notre Dame in a manner that is truly about our community and the spirit of Notre Dame. And Father Jenkins allows that to permeate this entire campus with his leadership. And so it's a leadership that is not just about governing on a day-to-day basis, but teaching. And that's who he is. He's a teacher. And on a day-to-day basis, he's available. If I need to come over to his office, I can do that. But one thing that I think more than anything else stands out is that he's in the locker room after the games. And he's with us, win or lose. And that speaks volumes. Notre Dame is about excellence both on and off the field. And Father Jenkins, like anybody else, is passionate about winning. But he's more passionate about the development of our student athletes. The first thing he asked me when I walked in is, the 4 for 40 program that you guys have going on right now really sounds terrific in what we're doing for our players. So you have somebody and a leader in Notre Dame who cares so much more about just the day-to-day operations. He cares about Notre Dame and the student athletes. Your president, Father John Jenkins.
The most important question I have for you, Brian, is how many of these guys have eligibility?
I was in their film study, Father. I'm not sure you want the answer.
The second question is, will they endanger our graduation? No, it's great to have you guys. You are spirited guys, and obviously to be part of this and willing to take on new challenges and exciting challenges to be here. So it's really great to have you, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you've learned a lot, and maybe learned about Notre Dame football. Brian was very generous there to say what he said, but I'm sure you realize, I think you went through some of the 4 for 40 program, but how Notre Dame football is about so much more than football. As Brian said, we're about winning, and we want to achieve excellence, but we're not only about that. And we are exceptionally proud of the graduation rate of our students, these players that spend so many hours in the weight room, on the field, practicing, and yet are able to succeed in an academic program that's terribly rigorous, and then go on to great success in beyond football in their lives. I'm exceptionally proud of when I meet one of our graduate football players who have done such great things with their lives, and really that's the kind of Notre Dame football. And I have to give some credit to Coach Kelly, to his whole staff. You know, we're asking them to compete with the best programs in college football, but to recruit kids who can make it academically at Notre Dame. There goes about half, I would say at least half, or maybe more than half, of the possible people they recruit. So they can't go over those. And they have to look for character. They have to look for kids who want to be part of Notre Dame and themselves. And so that cuts out another group. And then when they come, they've got to focus on football, but they got to focus on so much else. That's a really high degree of difficulty. But what we're proud of is that these young people, under the leadership of Coach Kelly and others, are able to make it. We're just very proud of that. And that's why, you know, I know you realize that. That's why, you know, it's fun to get out there on the field. It's fun to run around. It's fun to hit. Football is a great sport. But it's about so much more than that. It's about molding the character of these young people. And I'm just, he said, I'm really fortunate to go into the locker room and to be there when at great victories, when they're they're celebrating these players, and to be there at sort of pretty heart-wrenching defeats when you see some tears in the locker room. But through it all, these guys grow up. That's what I believe. These young people, they grow up. They become men. They become adults, and we're as proud of that as anything. So, if you'll leave here, I hope you have a wonderful experience of the football, a sense of how the game's played, a sense of its intellectual complexity as well as its physical demands. But I hope you leave here with a sense of Notre Dame football, what it means, how it's about football, but it's about so much more than football. And that is what we try to teach here. That's what we try to live here. It puts tremendous demands on people like Coach Kelly and Chad Klunder and the whole staff. But that's why we're proud of it. That's why we're so proud of it. Because we do all those things together. And we hope at the end of the process, we produce great teams, but we produce great young men who be leaders, whatever they do. That's what I'm most proud of. That's what I'm proud of this program for, and Coach Kelly's leadership to really embrace that. And he and everybody who works with embraces it. It's not something you put up with, we have to recruit this kind of kid. No, they say, that's who we are, that's what we're going to do, and that's what we're proud of. I hope you get a sense of that, and I hope you have fun, and I hope not too many of you get hurt. We only have so many beds in our take it easy on yourselves. Okay, so now, Chad, what's next?
Take a photo.